Derek Lunsford says current era is most challenging to become bodybuilding champion, the competition is so much harder. Bodybuilder Derek Lunsford has long defended today's era against those who believe that have discredited competition. Many have spoken out, especially competitors who competed years ago, that this era is not at the level of the past. The 2x Olympia champion admits that more pro cards might be handed out, but that does not mean that it is easier to win. There are some people out there that say, it's so easy to get your pro card right now. There are so many pro cards being handed out every year. You know what, even though there are more pro cards being handed out, the competition is so much harder. Lunsford is coming off an extremely successful 2025 season. He entered the season with big plans and has reached them thus far. He won the first ever Men's Open Pittsburgh Pro title, which came after his victory in Columbus during the 2025 Arnold Classic. Lunsford would go on to win the Olympia title for the second time in the Men's Open division, joining Jay Cutler as the only bodybuilders in history to lose a title and win it back. Derek Lunsford talks current competition in bodybuilding. Derek Lunsford knows a thing or two about winning in bodybuilding, finding success in multiple divisions. Despite the notion that winning was harder back in the day, Lunsford believes that this is the most challenging time. There are a lot of people that want to be an IFBB pro and be an Olympian and be Mr. Olympia. So, I don't care what people say, right now is the best and most challenging time to be the top bodybuilder in the world, or even an IFBB pro. Lunsford made the jump into Men's Open after winning the 212 Olympia title in 2021. He was able to put on enough size to make the jump into the biggest division, eventually becoming the first bodybuilder to win the Olympia title in multiple divisions. It was not an easy road for Lunsford last year. On top of the overall competition in the division, he had to deal with injuries. Lunsford shared that he suffered a torn pec right before the Olympia. The injury, which occurred on September 10, took place while Lunsford was performing dumbbell presses with a 70 kilograms weight. On this particular day, he thought about going up in weight but wanted to focus on controlling the weight through the entire movement. Lunsford knew right away that he suffered this injury and it eventually began to bruise. This did not happen right away and he was able to kind of flex it right after. As time went on, it began bruising and it put his performance in Las Vegas in jeopardy.